guys, 1895 here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new around here. I'm A-Trains95 and that's that. Today we are at Heathrow Terminals 1, 2 and 3. Again, I feel like we always end up at Heathrow in any sort of fucking video that I do. But today we are going to... I'm trying to think where we're going. We're going to Richmond today. We're going to go film Mortlake and North Sheen Station level crossings. Which are both in Richmond. So I thought I might try and make it into a travel vlog. But I had to come to Heathrow. I was going to start this in Uxbridge, but because of problems on the Uxbridge branch,
ain't nobody got time for that.
I've come up this way. And I'm lucky I checked as well because, well, I would have been a bit screwed otherwise.
Oh, really?
That's besides the point. I'm now just waiting for the Piccadilly line to take me to, I almost said Ealing Broadway, but we're not going to Ealing. We're going to Turnham Green. I forgot the name for a minute. Ooh, that would have been bad. Turnham Green, but basically anywhere up towards Hammersmith. Anyway, train's pulling in, so I'm going to spin the camera around so we can have a look at it coming in. Woo. Flippin' heck. Right, so as it turns out, my train didn't actually stop at Turnham Green, it stopped at Hammersmith. So after South Ealing, it went straight down to Hammersmith. Well, no, after Acton Town, it stopped straight at Hammersmith. So, I'm at Hammersmith now. I'm just going to change for the district line towards Richmond, which is on this platform. Platforms 1 and 2. I've got to find a Oyster reader so I can tap my card off. I can tap my card here. But I have no idea where the readers are. And there's a Richmond coming now. But I'm trying to find the readers. Sorry, that video was lopsided. But where the bloody hell are the readers? I need to just... There's a Richmond here, but then there'll be another one in 12 minutes, which is what I might as well get. So, because I'm going to try and find yeah, he's shutting his doors now anyway. See, there he goes. (21419) to Richmond.
Bye, Felicia.
And 235 is just coming in on the Piccadilly line. Righty then. So I managed to get my answer. So as it turns out, you do not have to tap your Oyster on the readers, to change trains, because it's the same. It's the same like underground trains. So apparently, I just spoke to TfL staff and they said you could just jump onto the next Richmond, which is in 7 minutes. So I'm gonna do that. So basically, I was meant to be in Richmond at 10:42, but I got delayed a bit because, well, my 102 was late into Heathrow, and then my train had my Piccadilly line train had a door fault at Northfields. Only to then keep getting busier and busier, and it finally got here, but it skipped Turnham Green, so I had to then skim round. And there's a Piccadilly line train approaching. I'm going to flick the camera around so we can do a bit of train.
No Piccadilly line service today between Richmond. Use the Metropolitan line service. That's no Piccadilly line service. Raiders Lane to Uxbridge all day today.
Oh. Okay, now arriving on.
Stand behind the yellow line on the platform at all times for your safety.
Oh, really?
Train now arriving on platform 1 is the District Line service to Ealing Broadway. Two 1458. And over there is 21415 going to Upminster. 21458 is going out to Ealing Broadway. Here's 240 going off to Arnos Grove. Right, now putting on platform 1, the westbound is a District Line train to Richmond. Here's mine, finally, 21345.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Hammersmith. This is a District Line train to Richmond. The next station is Ravenscourt Park.
So we've now left Hammersmith
Oh, really?
on 21345. We're on the right train to go to Richmond. So we have, you can see on the map, Ravenscourt Park, Stamford Brook, Turnham Green, Gunnersbury, Kew Gardens and Richmond. So we've got a few stations to cover, but we'll make it to Richmond a bit, you know. Well, we will make it there eventually, but it's been a bit of a hellhole. But never mind about that. Okay, so we should now just be approaching into Richmond Station. I must say this doesn't feel any different than taking the Metropolitan line, but the only weird thing is instead of saying Metropolitan line, it says District Line. That's the weird thing that kind of, it took me a minute to kind of realise. I was like, what the hell? And then I clocked it's because I'm on the District Line, not Met.
Oh, really?
Because I'm used to taking, I always take the Met line. If you guys have seen my videos, I've always been on the Met line, back and forth. But yeah, and we're stopping. Great. Well, once I get off this train, I was gonna say, once I get off this train, I will see you guys at North Sheen. So we've now made it to Richmond Station on District Line. I must say it was a bit weird taking the District Line because I haven't taken it for like maybe at least 10 years. But that's besides the point. We are now at here. We have 21345, which I just came off of. 21420 is just about to head back out to Upminster, which is quite cool. Cheers, buddy. So we're now going to try and get myself over to North Sheen. So once I get this tapped out, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so I now feel a little bit geeky because we are back at North Sheen Station, where this channel kind of started back in 2017. But you guys, if you guys are an OG to the channel and you weren't here since the start, basically October 2017 was when I came up here originally to film North Sheen, and we are finally back here quite a long time later, a couple of years later, but it feels good. So we're gonna get videos here and then we'll be fine. So yeah, also another thing to point out is there's a shop over here called Curry's behind me out here. It used to be open, but I think they closed it. I'm not sure when they closed it. I know they closed it years ago, but it used to be open when I originally came here a couple of times. But that's besides the point. We're now at North Sheen. Let's get videos and I'll see you guys in a bit. Right, okay, so we've done 2 clips at North Sheen. I wish I could do more, but because we have a bit of a time limit, we are leaving North Sheen and to go do the next crossing, which is Mortlake, which is down that way. Oh. To London Waterloo. $450-102 and $450-101 off to London Waterloo. And that's it. See you guys at Mortlake. So, like I was originally trying to say, before the crossing went off, as I just look, I saw that in the camera, I wouldn't have gone back and filmed that and got that extra 450 that just ran past. We are now heading to Mortlake Station, which is that way. So I'm going to figure out how far away it is, but it shouldn't be too far away from here. But you never know until you actually walk it. But that's what we're gonna do. So I will see you guys when I get to Mortlake. Okay, so we have made it to our next spot, Mortlake. We are here now. The main video, North Sheen and Mortlake Love Crossings, will be spliced into one to make it easier because I can't be bothered to put them separately. So they're going as one. So that's the general plan, but we are now located here. Quite cool. Anyway, we'll see some trains and I'll see you guys in a bit. Righty then, so we have now left Mortlake Love Crossing. We're done. We've done the videos we need for that side. So I've just got this vlog still ongoing, which I'm probably going to end at Hammersmith. So yes, so we're now going back to Hammersmith, but I'm not sure how we're going to do it. So I think we might be going via Aldgate or something along those lines. But I think we're gonna go back to Richmond now. I'm just gonna grab the 419 from here to Richmond because I don't want to walk all the way back to Richmond station since that's going to take me like an hour at least. So there is that. And I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do when I get back. I think I'm going to go to London Marylebone to get a Chiltern train back, but we'll see what happens. Right, so we have made it to Richmond station, where we're going to get this District Line train to Hammersmith, and then we're going to get the Hammersmith City Line to Baker Street, and then Metropolitan Line from Baker Street all the way down to Amersham, which is going to be a bit of a way, but screw it, it's fine. And we have 21395. We're going to go maybe in. Right. So I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see what we're going to do. Right, so in short sense, we're going to get this down to Hammersmith, and we're going to go Hammersmith to Baker Street, and then Baker Street we're going to get the Met Line to all the way down to Amersham, which is the final stop on, which will probably be the final stop on that. So there is that. I'm not sure what time this train leaves, but it might be leaving now actually. But yeah, and over there is a class 380 London Overground, which is quite fun. Anyway, I will see you guys.
Due to a signalling problem between London Waterloo and Vauxhall, trains have to run at reduced speed on some lines towards Clapham Junction. Train services running to and from these stations may be cancelled, delayed or revised. Disruption is expected until the end of the day. For further information or onward travel advice, please speak to a member of staff. Use a station help point or visit southwesternrailway.com/disruption. We are very sorry for any delays this may cause to the journey.
Alright, so I will see you guys at Hammersmith. Right, so we have now made it to Hammersmith, back again. So we are now going to exit the station and head for the other Hammersmith station, where we're going to then grab the H&C or Circle line up to Baker Street. Right, finally managed to get round somehow. So we're now heading for the Circle line, if I remember which way that is. But then we're gonna, well, it's signed. So let's get out of here. So we're now heading for the H&C or Circle lines. So we're gonna, so we can then go into Baker Street, however way we feel like going there. But of course, us being in London, it is absolute fucking chaos. But that's just called London for you. So we're going this way. So let's get in. And there is a Okay, so we have 21336, which is the Circle Line via Paddington, which is going to take me to Baker Street. So we have 21335, I basically done. So this is the train we're going to get all the way up to Baker Street. It's going to be quite fun. We're going to go in the third. Yeah, we're going to go in the third carriage. Because the further down you go in the trains, the deader they are. So in a way, it kind of makes sense. Sorry, love it. But it makes sense. Anyway, I will see you guys. I will see you guys when we get to Baker Street. Anyway, so we have now made it to Baker Street on the Circle Line. We're now ramming our way up to the Met Line if we ever find it. So I think it's just up here. There's one there. I'm not sure if he's going Aldgate. There's a Watford one. Uxbridge, not mine. You got Uxbridge, you got a Watford one. I don't want either of them. There's a Chesham one in 5 minutes. We'll snag that. Here goes 2108 on the Metropolitan line service to Uxbridge.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm putting in now 21007 going to Aldgate. There goes 21007 off to Aldgate.
Train approaching platform 2, Metropolitan service at all stations to Chesham. Train approaching platform 2, Metropolitan service, calling all stations to Chesham.
Okay, now arriving is my train to Chesham 21063.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Baker Street. This is an all-station Metropolitan line train to Chesham. The next station is Finchley Road.
Right, now start the really hella long journey back. I'll see you guys in Chesham. Righty, so we are now finally putting in.
The next station is Chesham, where this train terminates. Please take your belongings with you when you leave the train. All change.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Right, we are now pulling into Chesham. I guess it was quite a fun, quick journey, but it felt shorter than would be, but whatever. So we have now left Chesham Station, we're heading for Broadway, but that's literally where I'm going to end this anyway, because this video's been going since probably I'd say 9:30 in the morning, which is when I fucking pulled into Heathrow, and it's now 2:40 PM, and I'm at Chesham now. So I'm going to say thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked it, then punch that thumbs up button in the face, like and follow. There's also like, comment, and subscribe if you're new around here. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll see all you do in the next video. Take care, viewers. Bye bye.